Alright, so today we're going to upgrade my frog tank a little bit by adding a cork tree looking thing over there on the right, a few live plants as well as a new water bowl. First thing we're going to do is fill up this little bowl of water, add this coconut husk, not to be confused with coconut soil or eco earth. This is a larger substrate. These you can kind of see right here. They're like bigger pieces and stronger textures than soil. The reason I'm choosing this is it's very airy. It doesn't hold moisture as much as soil, and the reason I want that is to avoid any high humidity buildup inside this tree thing that could cause mold and whatnot, since I'm pretty much going to be packing it inside and avoiding doing anything to it. So yeah, you can see here's the piece of cork with a nice little opening in the middle, as well as the top and the bottom, in which I can fill with plants or leave empty. Probably going to leave the center one empty and fill the others. So here we're just going to trim off that piece of plastic that they stuck onto it. I actually got this thing from Reptile Expo, and it was pretty cheap. I think it was like 60 Canadian or something. Usually in stores it's like 80 or 100 for this gigantic piece. Here we're going to figure out where I want it. I believe it's going to be in the back, but not super far back, because I decided to put a snake plant in the back there. This is the snake plant right here. So I decided to go with the snake plant because it's very hardy, difficult to kill, and can kind of handle a little more of a drier environment at times. The reason we are going with that is because tree frogs actually don't want to be kept super humid all the time. Their skin does need to dry out somewhat in order to avoid any fungal diseases on their skin. So there I am, placing it in the back and then moving the cork tree thing right over it. It's a little bit tricky to fit it all into this tank. I'm very tempted to get a larger tank in order to fit all the things I want to fit inside of a frog tank, but here it is, all said and done. You can kind of see the giant rock bowl. All the links to what I have gotten that at least I can find will be in the description below if you want the same things. So there's the snake plant in the back, as well as two little tropical plants in the center and the left, and the cork thing right there on the right, which now I will fill up with that coconut husk. So all I'm going to do is put it into the openings and then just pack it all down and hope that it doesn't build any mold, because I cannot go back into it. At least I can't very easily. Once I fill it all up pretty much to the brim, I'm going to go add a little bit more around the tank since I have so much extra, and to make sure that the substrate doesn't get eaten accidentally, because they are large chunks, this could hurt the frogs. I'm taking a little bit of eco earth or coconut soil and just placing it over top all of that husk substrate I just added to fill the tank up. So yeah, just covering it up for safety reasons in case they try to eat it for some reason, and I wouldn't want them to get impacted. So here we are, just covering it up, making it look pretty with the soil here. I'm also going to do the same thing inside of the tree, and oh, here's me like doing it in the back. But yeah, I'm going to put it around, here you go, inside the tree on the two large openings where I plan to put on or put in some plants and whatnot, and then jamming it in the center, which there's nothing going to be there, but I wanted to fill it up. It's not like they can climb into it, but you know, looks a little creepy with a deep and dark hole. Here are some vines I actually propagated myself from a vine plant that I grew in my house. So all I did was just cut it off and then stick it in a cup of water, and voila, now it has roots. And we're going to jam a bunch of them into the top of the cork here. I do have a lot more coming, so I'm just going to keep adding as much as I can until it looks like pretty decent and filled out. Putting the fake plant back into the tank, I'm just gonna like cover up a few of the spots that look a bit ugly. I don't really like the look of the fake plants, but since I bought it, might as well use it. Now we're going to fill up the water bowl here with some treated water. This is a much larger dish than the previous one. Funny enough, they used the smaller one more than the big one, but whatever. But here it is, all kind of put together, and it's looking pretty sick. So far I like it. I do want to add some more things here and there, but again, I'm probably going to have to upgrade the tank itself. You can kind of see my tree frogs coming up soon, and the moment I turn on the lights, they begin to croak. So I'm just gonna shut up and let you listen to noises. yeah, that's pretty much that. The moment I shut off the lights, they immediately woke up, started climbing out and croaking. I believe they're brothers, named Nugget and Biscuit. I thought one was a female, but I was wrong because they both started singing. Here is, I believe it's Nugget, and there he goes. You know, in hindsight, putting frogs next to my bed probably wasn't the smartest idea because they do croak a lot. There he is. He's adorable. There's one more hiding somewhere, not sure where. And this is how loud my automatic spraying system is. Also very annoying. And in hindsight, probably shouldn't have put this next to my bed, but whatever. Here is the 2 Exoterra thermometer gauges, which were super overpriced, and they have crappy adhesives, which took like bloody forever to rip off my tank. And here's the brand new one that I got off of Amazon. Again, the links will be in the description if you want this. It's much cheaper and looks way cooler. You can also see the new little baby bowl thing I added. Yeah, here it is in the back, next to the frog bowl thing, which is also a link in the description from Amazon. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The tank has been officially upgraded and everything looks significantly better. So yeah, hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.